News that's coming in at the moment, it's US President Donald Trump who has slapped 25% duties on car imported to the United States of America. Car tariffs are all set to come into effect after midnight on the 3rd of April. Canada says that this is a direct attack with regards to the 25% tariff that the United States is all set to levy. We'll defend our companies and even defend our workers. Canada is now planning to impose retaliatory tariff on the United States of America. This is a tariff war that we are seeing playing in front of our eyes. With regards to the United States of America, Donald Trump has now decided that US will now slap 25% duties on cars imported to the United States of America, and this will come into effect from midnight on the 3rd of April.
I think ultimately we could probably anywhere from $600 billion to $1 trillion will be taken in over the relatively short-term period, meaning a year from now. We're going to have very strong policing, and it's pretty easy to do. If parts are made in America and a car isn't, those parts are not going to be taxed or tariffed. And we'll have very strong policing as far as that's concerned. For the most part, I think it's going to lead cars to be made in one location. You know, right now, a car would be made here, sent to Canada, sent to Mexico, sent all over the place. It's ridiculous.
You just heard US President Donald Trump, who's now saying that the administration is all set to impose a 25% duty on cars which are imported to the United States of America.
We could probably anywhere from $600 billion to $1 trillion will be taken in over the relatively short-term period, meaning a year from now. We're going to have very strong policing.
And this is a direct attack, to be clear, a direct attack on the very workers that I stood in front of, uniform workers I stood in front of at the Ambassador Bridge, a bridge that is a symbol and a reality up until now of the tight ties between our two countries, ties of kinship, ties of commerce, ties that are in the process of being broken. We will defend our workers. We'll defend our companies. We'll defend our country, and we'll defend it together.
My colleague Shivani Sharma is now joining me on the story. Shivani, we are seeing a big war being played in front of our eyes. The United States on one side, Canada on the other side. Canada believes that this is a direct attack which is being done by the United States of America.
Aishwarya, President Trump is looking at these tariffs as a tool to revive the economy of United States that had been long declining. And that's what we are seeing here in terms of the increased tariffs, and especially now when he has announced this 25% on all automobile imports. This will be a big war. We can see that how Canada is also planning to levy the reciprocatory tax, reciprocal tariffs on United States too. And this is going to start on April 2nd. That's what has been announced by President Trump. He says that all these new tariffs on imports will be levied with effect to April 2. And he has also mentioned several times, Aishwarya, that the countries that have been levying tariffs on United States will be in return taxed heavily. And that's what we are seeing. So here, President Trump is acting more like a businessman, and he wants to revive the economy of United States. And he has been using these tariffs as a big tool to revive the long declining U.S. economy.
Right. Thank you, Shivani, giving us those details. As my colleague was also pointing out, many experts are saying that at the moment, US President Donald Trump is behaving like a businessman, and that's the reason why we are seeing the US now imposing many levies on many products.